What's up, everybody? Welcome to geartubetv.com and the GearTube TV YouTube channel. Great to have you. My name is Jeff. I am the creator, developer, editor, photographer, videographer, mechanic. Well, I'm not really a mechanic. Tinkerer, and jack of all trades but master of none for the GearTube TV network, channel, whatever you want to call us. And basically what I'm here to do is give you automotive content that's entertaining, real time, and well-rounded. There's a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of websites out there that are focused on certain sports or certain aspects of automotive technology and automotive entertainment, and that's great. And my hope is through GearTube TV we can blend that all together. And to start with today, I just wanted to give a little background about GearTube TV and how we started and where we came from. I originally created a YouTube channel way back in 2014. I don't remember how, I don't remember why, but that's my creator date on my YouTube account. And my first video upload was in July of this year, July 2017. And I started out as a channel called That F-150 Guy. And basically my idea was I wanted it to be automotive entertainment, and I had no idea what to use for a name, and I didn't put any thought into it. And from that I've learned that, hey, I need to have a direction. I need to have a business model. I need to have goals. I need to have objectives. And through that I've created GearTube TV and geartubetv.com. GearTubeTV.com obviously is my website. There's a lot of great content on there, including a schedule, tentative schedule of events that I plan on attending and where I'll be. In addition to that tentative schedule, you'll find a video page, you'll find a photo page where I have albums of some of the events that I'm going to and uploading video and pictures of. And you'll also find an About Us page. On the About Us page, there's a link to the merchandise that I've created for GearTube TV, geartubetv.com. A little note on the merchandise: because I'm just starting this channel and just starting this network, I don't stock any of my own merchandise. So with that said, you have to order it through a third party. It extends some of the shipping time, and there may be some other requirements from that third party. But the hope is if enough people start placing orders and as the channel grows, then I'll more than likely start stocking my own merchandise and doing the shipping myself, which will give me a little more control over what I charge for shipping, specials and discounts that I can do at different times of the year. So there's a lot of exciting stuff there on the website, including sort of like a blog almost, and the blog's going to have different stories of events that I go to and different news stories and press releases from major auto manufacturers such as General Motors, Ford, and a little bit into the import scene, Honda, Hyundai. You know, typical cars and automobiles that Americans would buy. And if there's something really wild, you know, then we'll go into the fine European sports cars, Lamborghini and Bugatti and things like that. So great content, well-rounded. We have a goal, we have an objective, and we're going to fulfill that for you, the viewer, the subscribers, the people who enjoy automotive entertainment. One of the first things I'm going to talk about is an upcoming event called the YouTube Callout Challenge Oktoberfest. Here's a little snippet from Guitarmageddon ZL1, Street Speed 717, and Andy at Diablo Formula Racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to YouTube Callout number 2, aka YouTube Callout Oktoberfest. In this video, we are going to be going over all of those on YouTube who we are inviting, as well as just some of the details of the event. So I'm going to kick it off. The event is at Cecil County Dragway on October 28th, and the gates open at 9 a.m.
We'll also be making a Facebook event for you guys, so you can check that link out down below in the description. Feel free to join it, and we will also keep you updated on that as well.
If you were invited to the last YouTube call out, you are more than welcome to come this time as well. Some confirmed people we have are Ryan, Carson, Bobby, Jake from formerly the MVT channel. We also have You know, people like Evan Shanks, Cletus McFarland is coming this time, and again, people that were invited that didn't make it. Now, you don't have to come, don't feel obligated, but we would love to have you, like Salamandra, TJ Hunt, and Parker from Vehicle Virgins. Parker, you better be there.
Parker better be there.
Yeah.
Show.
So as you can see, there's a lot of big names coming to this event at Cecil County Dragway in Maryland. The date, it's coming up really quick. It's October 28th. It's also, as you can see behind me, this is the Jeep project that F-150 guy started. I am going to be bringing the Jeep as long as the weather looks good. You can't miss, it'll be all primer. There's no top on it, no doors. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the new hood fitted to get the hood on it. So it may not even have a hood on it. But the idea was to have it there on display for folks that have watched Nick's channel. You know, Nick and I have been in communication, and we both thought it would be cool to just have it there as sort of a part of his life as well. You know, going from the ZL1 and adding a Jeep and adding a second ZL1 and just sort of rounding out the story of the Jeep. So we'll be there with that, and also the channel truck. The channel truck is a 2016 F-150 with the 5-liter Coyote V8. And I've been talking to Nick, and Nick's going to work on seeing if we can get the channel truck into the racing schedule. We really want to race the channel truck. We really want to get some exposure there and some footage for GearTube TV, and maybe even run against the Dirty Max. Okay, everybody, I realize it's a different day, different clothes, but what I wanted to do was give you a little bit of the update on the big three as far as press releases, that being Fiat, Chrysler, Ford, and General Motors. Starting at Fiat Chrysler, they really don't have much out there. They announced their sales in Italy for September 2017, which showed an increase in Jeep sales as well as the Fiat brand. And I didn't really get too much into that because that's Italy, we're in the United States. No disrespect there, but you know, it's more interesting to find out what's going on in our own country. And they're going to soon announce their third quarter financial results. Other than that, there's not much going on in the Fiat Chrysler camp. In August, the Verone transmission plant received a Lean and Green Management Award. Good for them. And we'll keep an eye on them, see what they got coming out here in the next couple weeks. Over at Ford, let's see, earlier this month they opened an innovative community center in Detroit by investing $5 million to expand neighborhood access to services for the underserved neighborhoods of Detroit. Also, there's an interesting story with Ford, how they used a piece of duct tape to improve handling and efficiency on the 2018 Ford Mustangs. Basically what happened were the engineers and test drivers were out there working on it, and the vehicle dynamics engineer did not like the way that the car was cornering. So they applied a strip of duct tape over the lower gap of the grille, which reduces front end lift and made things better. So the fuel economy improvements in 2018 over the 2017 in the Ford Mustangs, you're looking at a 4.2% increase in the automatic EcoBoost, a 4.2% increase in the manual EcoBoost, and a 5.6% increase in the GT automatic transmission, which would be the Coyote V8. As far as the GT manual transmission, there's no change with fuel economy there. Over at General Motors, Cadillac sales rose 16.5% in September. And interestingly enough, I found this article very interesting. General Motors bought a company called LiDAR. They bought a company called Strobe Incorporated, which is a LiDAR technology company for work in their autonomous driving engineering and their work there. So basically they bought this company under the premise that the chief engineer for Strobe Incorporated would now work for General Motors and help them with the self-driving vehicles and try to bring them to market sooner than anybody else would think and try to maintain a competitive edge. So that was very interesting that General Motors would dump that kind of money into that. I mean, Same could be said for Ford dumping $5 million into the Detroit neighborhoods, but that's a little more humanitarian than however much General Motors paid for Strobe Incorporated. It does not say in the article how much they paid. So there's the updates on the big three: Fiat, Chrysler, Ford, and General Motors. And now back to the video. In closing, I'd like to thank you for watching. I welcome you to go to the website. If you haven't yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and do that. If you need to be able to find the YouTube channel, it is www.youtube.com/GearTubeTV. Website, real simple, www.geartubetv.com. And obviously through my website, you can also get to my channel and vice versa. If you're watching this on YouTube, just look in the description below and I'll have the link to the website. A lot of great things coming down the line. I can tell you already, this coming weekend, in a couple days from now, I'll actually be heading to Mason-Dixon Speedway, which is a drag racing complex in Maryland. And I'm also going to be heading to Happy Ramblers Motorcycle Club for an AMA MDRA, Mason-Dixon Riding Association, sanctioned motocross event. Weather permitting, obviously, we're going to get some good footage there, some motocross. We'll get some good footage of the drag racing that's occurring on Saturday in Maryland as well. And for after that, it looks like a little bit more videoing of the GearTube TV garage, working on the Jeep, editing software, maintaining the website, and obviously YouTube Call Out Challenge, Oktoberfest. Look for us there. We'll be with the Jeep, we'll be with the shop truck. Again, you can't miss us. Stop by, say hi, and that's it. So again, this is GearTube TV, geartubetv.com. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.